Alright, so welcome once again to Science of Selling with John Devo. So in this particular video, we'll be treating the 4 elements of branding. So like I keep on encouraging and then promoting the need to become a brand conscious small business owner. So if you desire to start the process of branding your business so as to stand out, so as to gain more trust from your potential customers, first you have to know the elements of branding, the things that are involved in branding, the compulsory things that you have to put in place if you are actually going to brand your business that will stand out. All right, so before we go into the 4 elements of branding, first of all, let's try to know the meaning of branding. Branding is the process of creating a distinct identity of yourself, your product, and your business in the minds of your target audience over a long period of time. So the keyword there is distinct identity. Okay, distinct identity. So when you are branding, what you are basically doing is that you are trying to intentionally create a distinguishing identity of yourself, of your products, and of your business or your company. Okay, in the minds of your target audience, and you have to do it over a period of time because your goal is simple. You just want to be distinguished, you want to be distinct, you want to be unique. So you create, you enter into a process of creating that distinct identity in their minds, in the minds of them. So remember what I told you in the last video, that you teach people how to treat you, you address intentionally how you want people to address you is applicable also in marketing. So the audience need to have a picture. So you want to do this, all right? You want to embark on this process. You have to identify the 3 elements of branding. Okay, so the first one is what is called the brand identity. Remember that this keyword identity is very, very important. It's very, very important. So there are actually elements of identity itself. When you want to, when you're talking about brand identity, you are talking about the brand logo, color, and the brand design. Okay, your logo, your colors, and your designs in such a way that it's different from every other one out there. So you have your brand, identity. All right. So the second one is your brand message, your messaging. Your messaging has to go alongside with your story, with your tone of voice, and with your beliefs. So messaging is very important. You know why these things are very important that you understand them? There is no, there's no 2 companies, okay, that will have the same brand color and the brand design and the brand logo at the same time. It's not possible. So there must be the design, the color, the logo. It has to be different. So you have to do it in a way that is just different. And then the second one is message. And your message, encompasses your tone of voice, your story, your unique story, your unique story experience. Okay, and then your beliefs, your beliefs that answers your why. 2 people may be selling clothes, selling this shirt I'm wearing, but the story that led them, that inspired them to start selling this shirt is different. So that difference is what distinguishes, what makes you different from every other person. Remember, you are embarking on a process of being unique, being distinguished, being distinctive in what you are doing. So you attract a unique kind of people towards your direction over a period of time. So number 1, is your identity. Okay. Number 2 is your message, your messaging, and the number 3 is your target audience. Your target audience. You have to define your audience, your unique audience, and it's for a reason. The audience that you are comfortable to talk with. What will shock you is that someone will be selling this shirt that I'm wearing right now, and then he'll be selling to everyone. But someone because everyone can actually wear it. But someone can actually be selling this set and targeting only, senators in Nigeria. So there are some people who are tellers, but they want to be unique. So what they do, that they are designing only for politicians. You understand? Only for politicians. And because of that, they have to package their this in a way that it will appeal to their audience. When you identify your audience, your message changes, your packaging changes, because you have to suit to them. Even your language of communication changes. Okay, so apart from your identifying and defining your audience, the last one that is very important is intentional positioning or proper positioning of yourself, your product, and your company. So it can appeal to this group of people that you have chosen to be your audience, right? So let me take them again. The first one is your brand identity, that basically has to do with your color, your designs, and your logo. And the second one has to do with your brand message, which comes along with your story that inspired your business, your tone of voice, and your beliefs. And then the third one has to do with your target audience. You define who your audience are, and then focus on marketing to them and messaging them. And the final one is intentional positioning of your business. Very, very important. And these are the elements that also stand people out. It's the same element called the element of branding, because the goal of branding is to stand out, to be distinguished, to be different, to have a unique identity, totally different from the identity from what every other person is doing. So the secret of minding your business is understanding your business, branding your business, focusing on your audience, and messaging only to your audience. Don't talk to everyone. Talk to